Okay, there it goes. Hi, hi, I'm Pam, and this is Annie, and
Hi.
we're gonna activate Annie. Annie, what were you just telling me upsets you?
Women who talk about how they want to have a great birth experience, and that, you know, they're heading into birth for the first time. And by the way, I just had a baby, so I know what I'm talking about. And all they talk about is how, you know, how can my birth experience be wonderful? I want to get a doula. I want to get, you know, candles, and I want dim lights. And why doesn't Cedars-Sinai Hospital have a birthing center with tubs
Oh,
and
the water birth.
bamboo floors? And, you know, will everyone there respect my wish to play Enya while I'm laboring? And I don't want medical interventions, and why do they have to medicalize everything? And you know, how can I make my experience giving birth the best it can be? And I'm like, the experience that you should be worried about is the experience of your baby being born. Like, that's what matters. Like, this kid coming into the world healthy and safe and not dying. And, like, I don't care what my experience is giving birth. It should be painful. It should be scary. It should be, you know, it's not me that matters. It's my baby. Like, so your first gesture as a parent is to be narcissistic and selfish.
But don't you think the
and
baby...
try to have this incredible experience
Don't you think
yourself.
the baby appreciates the Enya?
No,
like,
it's
comes
on the spa.
out. It's like,
Baby
oh,
has
the
to be
bamboo
alive.
floors.
No, baby comes out, and they're not, like, having some spa experience.
Well,
like,
because
they're like a little being that needs life.
But I always buy babies massages at Burke Williams when they're born. Is that not... do they not use it? Because those are expensive.
They need to eat, they need to be safe, and if something goes wrong, you need, like, experts there to help you. You don't need, like, some hippie yoga instructor. That's not who's gonna save your baby. And the fact of the, like, it's just this thing of the experience. Like, as if it's what's wonderful about birth is, like, what I'm experiencing in my, like, you know, beautiful, changing, pregnant body. And it's like, it's this total, what I really think it is like a total disconnect from what being a parent really is, which is caring for someone else.
Right.
Like, so the thing that you should go into birth feeling is, like, oh my God, let me make this as safe and healthy and wonderful as possible for the new person.
Also, it's
not me.
It's like it feels to me like if I went to the hospital for an appendectomy and was like, "Can I have streamers?"
Yeah.
And can I please make this as nice for me as possible before or like have my wisdom teeth removed? Like can I have a pillow that my wisdom teeth are on?
Don't you kind of just want it to be clean and safe?
It's medical. It's a procedure.
Then, yeah, and then when you're done with that, go to a spa.
Yeah.
Like a week later with your gal pals.
Have 9 baby showers.
Have tea. Have a wonderful experience.
I have 2 questions. 1, do you hope that's backing up for the rest of our lives? Can you hear that? It's ridiculous. And 2, did you let your husband see you give birth? I say let because I imagine it's really up to you.
He was down there.
Yeah.
I was terrified about the possible pooping.
No!
And so I was just really, really happy that I got through it without pooping.
Oh, me too.
And then maybe a month and a half later, we were taking our first walk with the baby, and I was like, you know what I'm so glad you never had to see was me pooping. And he goes, actually... And I was like, no. And he goes, we just thought she'll never know. They just swooped it out of there. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So he did.
Oh, no.
And he goes, but honey, it was like the least disgusting thing that came out of you all morning.
Oh, no.
You're getting started.
All right, thanks,
Okay.
Chad. We're getting started. Thanks, Annie.
Thanks.